Hello friends, in this particular episode, we'll see the various dimensions of the personality of Mr. Tilak. Now just giving you a slight background, the father of Tilak, Gangadhar Ramchandra Tilak, he was an assistant teacher in Ratnagiri. Subsequently, he was appointed as a deputy assistant deputy educational inspector of Thana and Pune. He was a very learned person. He had published books on trigonometry and grammar. Mr. Tilak did his graduation, that is BA Honours, from the Deccan College, Pune in 1876. Subsequently, he took an LLB degree from Bombay University in 1879. It is important to note that Mr. Tilak never did a full-fledged legal practice, but at the same time he had an excellent command over the law, which of course as we proceed in this series you will come to know. You know that Mr. Tilak had faced various legal battles during his entire life, and in this course of his facing the legal battles, he always received an excellent cooperation from the top lawyers in India. Like he was supported by Mahadev Govind Ranade, Muhammad Ali Jinnah had appeared for him, Motilal Nehru had appeared from him, Firoz Shah Mehta had appeared from him in a particular trial. Rabindranath Tagore also assisted him in certain trials. So this was the personality of Mr. Tilak, that he got the cooperation from all the possible senior lawyers at that time. Now one particular case I would like to say, that there was one Barve case which was there in Kolhapur, and Tilak was the defendant, he was defending the case. He was so popular among the students and the young people that the students of Kolhapur did a Marathi play to raise the funds which would be given to Tilak to do his defense. And you will be astonished to know that one of that student was Gopal Krishna Gokhale, who subsequently went on to become a very big leader of Indian National Congress. This particular case was defended by a very eminent lawyer, K.T. Telan, who subsequently was elevated as a judge of Bombay High Court. Now, as I have said that Tilak obtained the law degree, but he never practiced as a lawyer. But at the same time, he had excellent command and knowledge of law. This particular incident will clear that. This is the first sedition trial of Tilak, which began on 8th of September 1897 and concluded on 13th of September 1897. That is, again in just 5 days the trial was completed. Jury convicted Mr. Tilak. His lawyers at that point of time, Garth and Pug, they wanted to file an appeal against this particular order. Tilak at that point of time was kept in a local jail in Bombay. Presumably it is the Dongri jail. These two lawyers sent their colleague to meet Mr. Tilak to understand how appeal can be done. This colleague was absolutely shocked that Mr. Tilak had drafted his appeal without having any notes, without having any kind of a reference. And that particular appeal was an excellent appeal which both these lawyers appreciated because it was without any assistance of notes or court records or law books. So that is how we can say the excellent command which Mr. Tilak had over his law. Now, we also don't know that Mr. Tilak conducted law classes for 9 years. And these classes were for what? These classes were for the students preparing for High Court and District Leadership exam. This was done by Tilak for 9 years. I think we have missed this part. People don't know this excellent contribution which Mr. Tilak has given to the legal profession. Now, one more greatness of Mr. Tilak will be displayed. That is a great plague which had taken in Pune. It is said that the so-called leaders, they all ran away from Pune. Tilak did not go out of Pune. He stayed in Pune and he started Hindu Plague Hospital. It is important to note that he not only stayed in Pune, he started a Hindu Plague Hospital. Then there were segregation camps, just like in 2020 we had seen COVID camps, segregation camps. For that segregation camps, Mr. Tilak started free kitchen for that segregation camps. So this is how his different ways of contribution to the social aspect is concerned. He was a very intellectual person. So what he did, he applied his mind of casting a new kind of a Marathi type with a view to adopt it to a Marathi linotype machine. This design was approved by the linotype makers in England, but the same could not be imported to India because there was few printing houses who could afford the use of Devanagari linotype machines. So friend, these are the various things which Mr. Tilak has been doing throughout his life. In 1905, there was a Swadeshi movement which started in India. Mr. Tilak was a very strong supporter of that particular Swadeshi movement. He was of opinion that to make the Swadeshi movement successful, we need a particular store, a particular outlet where we can sell the Swadeshi goods. And hence Mr. Tilak along with Jamshedji Tata started Bombay Swadeshi store, which is there as on today on PM Road. Whereas the original name of PM Road at that point of time, that is 1905, was Bombay Down Memory Lane. So he is one of the founders along with Jamshedji Tata of the Bombay Swadeshi store. So these are his contributions. This is what he has done. Now we will see the Mandali. Mr. Tilak was in Mandali. Now everybody knows that Mr. Tilak wrote Gita Rahasya in Mandali. It is not known by the people that even during the Mandali in prison, he had given various legal opinions. He had drafted appeals. One incident is an agriculturist from village Kalam, today's district Yavatmal. He lost one case in a district court and he wanted to file an appeal against that particular case in High Court. We will be astonished. This poor agriculturist, he wrote a letter and along with the letter, he gave all the documents pertaining to his case and said in the letter that he has full confidence in Mr. Tilak and he feels that except Tilak, nobody would justify this. Mr. Tilak went through all the law proceedings, court proceedings of district court, drafted the appeal and gave that to this gentleman. Identically, and important to note, Mr. Tilak was not knowing this gentleman. So no money was taken, a pure act of generosity. Identically, he had given various legal opinions to various people who had approached him by letters when he was in Mandale. So I think we should know as a lawyers that it is not only the Gita Rahasya which was written, he had done excellent legal aid service, I would say, because he had not taken any money from any person to do this particular work. Now if you see, Mr. Tilak expired on 1st of August 1920. Immediately, for his remembrance, on 9th of June 2021, Parle Tilak Vidyalaya Association was formed, which was a Marathi medium school, which began in one room and with 9 students. Today it's a very big institution, has multiple colleges and institutions under him. Now this is in 1920 Mr. Tilak expired, so within 1 year 1921 this school was. How Mr. Tilak had a long lasting impact on the minds of people, how he was respected can be seen in 1940. On 3rd of June 1940, late S. D. Rege, lovingly known as Dada Rege, established a Marathi medium school in Bombay at Shivaji Park, whose name is Bal Mohan Vidya Mandir. And you will be happy to know that this Bal Mohan is comprised of 2 gentlemen. This Bal is regarding Bal Gangadhar Tilak and Mohan is Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. What is important to note that Mr. Gandhi was alive, but in 1940 Mr. Tilak was dead. So even 20 years after his death, he enjoyed such kind of an respect from the people at large. So friend, these were certain glimpses which I think are not commonly known. What is commonly known is Mr. Tilak started Ganesh Chaturthi. Mr. Tilak also was instrumental in promoting Shiv Jayanti. Then his famous thing, Swarajya Maza Janma Siddha Kai, Tomi Milvin. Or if you go to the student days, the typical saying which everybody knows, मी शेंगा खाल्ल्या नाहीत, मी टरफलं उचलणार नाही. I think these were the 2, 3, 4, 5 things which we were knowing. Here I have tried to give you the exposure to see the various dimensions of Mr. Tilak. I hope you would have enjoyed this particular episode. Thank you.